Hi guys. Okay, so yesterday we finished on looking at doing some kind of a perspective drawing which had perhaps some lines running through it or twisting through it, drawing in a way which is really spontaneous, allowing your pen to kind of move quite freely. Now there's an artist, land artist, Richard Long. He's not just a land artist, but a lot of his work was to do with the land and to do with moving through it, and the marks that he left. So he would repeat doing the same walk over and over and over again until he'd left a path that had been created by his movement through that place. And he did a 100-mile walk, which he illustrated both in photographs on an Ordnance Survey map with the circle drawn on it, and recorded as he went his thoughts and so on, things he was listening to, things he was feeling and so on. So really trying to kind of convey that experience as much as possible, and in interesting ways. Now, we can't go for a walk at the moment, or we can, but very briefly, very carefully. Obviously, a lot of people are in lockdown and isolation and so on, so we'll go on that basis and think about movement as something which is really useful for trying to get drawings that are really bold, really exciting, really dynamic, and really moving away from, again, that sense of everything needs to be perfect, everything needs to show something that's very representational, show something that's really clear. We need to move away from that. So my suggestion for today is that you draw someone whilst they're moving. So you draw someone whilst they're doing something. It might be a repetitive task, but the idea is that you don't really look at the page. You occasionally perhaps glance at it, but you're not really looking at the page. You are just watching the person. So you're drawing whilst they're moving. Now, these were drawings of dancers. So I went to see a dance performance, and I'm sure, I mean, it wasn't like a performance with an audience, it was a workshop. So I don't think anyone minded that I was just busy doodling away. Again, you could use a black biro. I was using a dip pen with some ink, but just go ahead and use a pencil or a biro. But really, it's about the playfulness of that movement, about following the gesture. So you're really looking for these lines that show that the person had moved from one direction to another. There's a suggestion that there was a physical presence, but it's not about trying to do something which is a literal person. It's their movement, it's the traces, it's almost like the many ghosts that are going on, those echoes and so on. Sorry, I'm moving back and forth whilst I'm describing it. It's really hard not to. So this is the idea. If you don't have someone else around who could move around for you, just go on YouTube or look at a video of someone dancing and see if you can do a series of drawings, and they can become as abstract as this. I really enjoy doing this kind of work. So where the movement becomes a real abstract piece of work. I know where it came from. I know who I was watching dancing, but I was really watching the dance, not watching the direction my pen was going in. Now, it might be, some people might find that quite challenging, quite difficult to do, partly because it takes a while to become comfortable with this as an outcome. I know some of you will be looking at it thinking, no, I want to learn how to draw, and that, we're going to develop those skills, but first it's about being comfortable and being able to open up. When I teach life drawing, one of the first things I'll be doing is trying to get people to be comfortable with not looking at the page. They've got to look at the model. Being really confident about, or learning to be confident about, experimentation. That's really a useful thing to do. And then you can see this was the last one that I did, and this is not a drawing that I would have sat down and just decided to draw completely freely. It was an observation drawing. It's an observation drawing of movement. So have a play with it, see how you get on. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Post your drawings if you can. It'd be lovely to have a look and see what people's outcomes are. And we'll check in again tomorrow. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Lots of love. Bye.